Hello, it's me, Geogen, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today we are dropping it down a couple of tiers, and we are in the M4, A3, E2 Sherman Jumbo, or the Jumbo for sure. As saying M4, A3, E2 Sherman Jumbo is quite a long name, and it takes too long. So, the Jumbo, Tier 6 American medium tank, with the tanks, complete fail, with heavy tank armor, sloped 100mm. It's quite bouncy, surprisingly, and a lot of tier 7 and some tier 8s I've noticed struggle to penetrate the front of this if you angle it correctly. So, we are on a standard game of Mountain Pass. We are in a tier 8 match, which is the worst matchmaking possible for this vehicle. However, it's predominantly tier 6. So there's many tier 6s on each team, some tier 7s, and a few tier 8s. The matchmaker is a bit weird for some reason because we have more tier 6s than they have tier... there's something wrong anyway. So, we see our first target, a T-71. We pump a shot into him. Sorry, you missed that. This gun is a 76mm, as you can see, and it does 115 average damage, with somewhat low penetration. However, you carry a large amount of ammunition, around 84 rounds, so you can keep punishing your enemies like this. We only have a very small shot on the T-71, but for some reason the gun remains accurate and we hit him in the machine gun port once, and even twice. And that is quite surprising because this gun is not known for its accuracy. It's known for its rate of fire and rather low damage and penetration, but not its accuracy. Anyhow, there isn't that much stopping us for advancing, and this ELC AMX decides he's either A, had enough of the game, or B, he's rushing suicidally forward to give us an opportunity to put shots into distracted enemies. We put a couple into the T-34 here, and the IS. The T-34 goes down to the VK3601H on our team, who is right behind me. And there is a shot that this tier 7 heavy tank, bear in mind he only has the 85mm, we just bounced. Even though our armor is, it's on a tier 6 vehicle. It's interesting. What is worth mentioning, however, if we slow down, at the bottom left you can see the tank has a maximum hit points of 760. And that is in its upgraded configuration with the top turret. The frontal armor, as I said, is 101mm sloped back. The side is 76 and the rear is 38, but who cares about rear armor? The turret on the fully upgraded version is only 63mm all around, which means you have to shoot it in the turret if you see a fully upgraded version. However, if you see a Jumbo with the stock turret, don't shoot it in the turret because it has 152mm of armor all round. Shoot it in the side and rear. You can tell if there's a stock turret because you have 730 health as opposed to 760. Anyhow, let's get back to the action and we speed it up a little. So we're advancing down the 1 and 2 line, and I decide, I think about heading towards that sort of bridge area, but then I see there's this WZ-111 on the enemy team who's having quite a good game. He's got 3 kills. He's in a top tier heavy tank, of course. So, me and this WZ, we wait for him to make a mistake. Turns out he doesn't make a mistake and he piles a shot through our side armor, I think. So while we're repairing, we also get hit by the Stura Mill. We managed to pop around into the Stura Mill before we flee down the hill. Now this guy is surrounded by 3 enemies, even though they are lower tier, and we just keep tracking this guy. And we finish him off. Now, there are 5 enemies on each team. Sorry, 5 vehicles on each team remaining. I'm on critical health, however. I see now there's a shot at the Jagdtiger 88 side shot. Side armor of the Jagdtiger is not very good. We put 1 in. And here is where you see the accuracy of the gun is rather poor. But we managed to take him out. Soon after, however, we see the KV-85. He's probably looking for shots on us, but he decides to take out our VK3601H from earlier. Now, there's a Black Prince and that KV-85. So, we managed to put 1 shot into him. And what I thought at the time was, keep baying him round the corner, try to track him. But I don't have a proper tracking shot. So, I keep backing up, and there's too much terrain in the way. This Black Prince comes at me at the wrong angle. We managed to pump a few shells into him. However, our armor doesn't hold true long enough, and they take us out. Which is quite unfortunate because we were having quite an immense game. What likely happened is he either hit me in the lower plate down here, or in the turret. I didn't actually see. So, it's now 3 enemies versus us 3 allies. The T-43 on the enemy team, on our team, rather, has finally decided to wake up and join the battle, and he kills that Black Prince. The M6 on our team kills the KV-85. So now it's just these 3 versus that Stura Mill, who took out around half of my hit points from earlier. Let's speed it up. So we don't know where that Stura Mill exactly is, but last time I saw him, he was C2 area. So, Cormax here is in his T-43, is entering the base. He spots this fellow in the Stura Mill, but doesn't see him until about now, when we get penetrated in the turret. Now he's driving backwards, which is a bit strange. And he takes another hit. The Stura Mill, well played to you. You chose a good defensive position with only 1 or 2 ways of approach in your desperate last stand. And without the help of the M6 over there, this T-43 would have gone down. But that is game over, and it shows how well the M4A3E2, the Sherman Jumbo, can do in a Tier 8 game. Unfortunately, we were destroyed, but let's look at the post-game stats. And here are the post-game stats. This was a Mastery Badge game. We got our Ace Tanker. We got 46,000 credits, premium account of course, and 5,600 experience earned, ×3 bonus, first win of the day. We got a Confederate medal, and we got, I think that's high caliber, the one on the right. More interestingly though, we got the Levashlio medal? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Levaslio's medal, which is where you destroy 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers, which are 2 tiers higher than you when you're in a medium tank. So that's one of those epic medals that people can get. It's not the most rare, of course. The most rare one being the Resonai Heroes medal, which is like killing everybody on the enemy team. Anyhow, let's look at the team score. We came top, of course. We got 1200 base experience. We almost got 3000 damage done, 2915 with 2 kills. That WZ on the enemy team did well. He got 4 kills, and he did just shy under 3,000 damage as well. The detailed report: we fired 32 shots, of which 28 hit and 26 penetrated, which is quite surprising considering the low penetration. We did 2,900 damage, some of which from a distance of more than 300 meters. We received certain hits. 3 of those penetrated and 3 didn't. 3, of course, which penetrated killed us, but the 3 which didn't were from quite high caliber rounds, I think. One was an 85mm gun, one was a KV-85's gun, which I think is 100mm, as well as another one. Excuse me. We therefore only damaged blocked was only 640. We spotted 1 enemy vehicle, distracted. We damaged 8 and destroyed 2. And we travelled 1.8 kilometers. Looking at credits, we received 46,000, almost 47,000. Spent 6,000 on repairs and 3,000 on ammunition, making a total of 37,000 profit. Still would have made 22,000 profit on a non-premium account. And as you can see, the experience we earned was 5,600, and there it is broken down for its individual figures. So that was the M4 A3 E2 Sherman Jumbo, or the Jumbo. And as you can see, it's quite a capable tier 6 medium heavy, essentially. It's a medium heavy tank. And you could see what it can do in a tier 8 game, which is the worst matchmaking possible. I hope you enjoyed the replay, and as always, I've been Geogen. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you folks in the next one.